And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Xavier Edwards.
That catches the zone for a strike, and we're underway. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Edwards gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Runner at second, nobody out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Ball arrives too late. He's on safely after the drop third strike.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an 0 for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Nope,
don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runners on the corners. No outs. That's off the mark. And now 3-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Jonah Bride in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the first run of the game as the Marlins take the lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jonah Bride, the next to hit. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Tucker hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Golden opportunity right here. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Ball one there. Two on, one out. Swings through that.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that duck.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Run comes in from second, and it's 4-0.
Nicely done. Brings home two. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
One out, runner at second. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. Slice down the right side.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And the batter now, Derek Hill. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Sandy Alcantara. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers. One up, one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
Next offering is down low. One out, bases empty. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. Two away now after the drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Seiya Suzuki at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Two out, space is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Two outs. Hit weakly on the ground. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with two strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the four-hole, Michael Busch. Alcantara over to first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
New inning getting started. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Shota back to work. Outside low. And that's ball one. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and scored his first time. That one's in there. Strike one. Swings through that one for strike two. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That one way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Outside.
Off the plate, ball 2. This to third, and that chance handled. Zips it across. That's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman,
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That misses. And that is ball 1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Left-hand batter waits.
Nope, that's inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Popped up. Edwards. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered. This one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Man at second. On the ground. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. First offering misses badly for ball one. Workman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. A little bit low. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the ball.
Outside.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
In half up to hit. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next pitch is downstairs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We plate 2 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 3. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch misses. Sanchez hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside. 3-1 now. Swing and a foul out of play. Three and two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So up next, Matt Mervis. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one popped in the air, left field. Happ moving under it and makes the grab. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball there. Next
One
pitch
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. Suzuki leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 4 and the Cubs 3. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
On a line, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Snap throw to first.
He's in there.
Myers back in on a dive. Next offering upstairs. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3, Derek Hill.
So digging in, Derek Hill. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. The relay to third, and he's got an RBI triple.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
One away with a runner at third. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
And the batter now, Xavier Edwards. Swanson whips it to first. They limit the damage here. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. So here's Horner now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is fouled back. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That misses the zone, 1-0. Right through there for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Cubs down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And next for the Cubs, Gage Workman.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's down.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good
No ball,
late
2 strikes.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
Shota back to work.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
That's down
Ball
and
two.
in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. That one is upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Right through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 5th coming up. Marlins 5 and the Cubs 3. Back here at the friendly confines. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Tucker. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, so they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Next offering way off the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And a ball and 2 strikes. And misses inside. This one popped up. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Suzuki, the base runner at first with 1 out. There's a strike.
0-2.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
He's out.
1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. Marlins 5 and the Cubs 3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Keegan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Marlins,
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. That one not close. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker makes the play. One away.
Now batting, designated hitter Davison De Los Santos.
Davison De Los Santos digs in now.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And takes low for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Ripped on a line. Tucker makes the catch. And there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. And ball one. That one missed.
2-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Way out front for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Marlins 5 and the Cubs 3. Here at Wrigley Field, and here comes Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs do a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Ball one there. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nico Horner.
The batter, up to second baseman, Nico Horner.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Cubbies trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That one hit to right. Sanchez gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And 96. That pitch is in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Tinoco also getting ready. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Cubs.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball is outside. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. Stays alive. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Swanson zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
2 down, base is empty. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Anthony Bender.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gage Workman now at the plate.
The third baseman, Workman.
Pitch misses,
that pitch down.
and that is ball one. In the air, left side, Myers. One down.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. The Cubs down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that drops in for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. Marlins 5 and the Cubs 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jonah Bride will hit next. On the corner for a strike. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one misses. And now 3-1. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One gone, runner at first. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Marlins 5 and the Cubs 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Slider clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter,
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball 2.
Popped up. Right. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now back, first baseman,
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Tying run at the plate. Inside, almost got it. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that one fouled off. This one drilling deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A massive home run. It's 5-5.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now, Nico Horner. And there's the strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Nope, that's down.
Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Presley. Dane Myers getting ready to hit. The pitch. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. And now the DH, Davison De Los Santos. A upstairs.
Oh, that's high.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather getting loose as well. And fouled off. One now. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a base hit up the middle.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Griffin Conine. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Double play ball to second. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Throw to first, but he beat it. And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. A little bit high.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Just missed. The other way. And that's the 3rd out. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Nardi.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fastball is outside. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Calvin Fauché, the closer, is getting loose. Got him! And 1 gone. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. John Birdie.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. Now 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. Birdie runs. And that one fouled off. That's out to center field. Konai sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's two away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And now here is Ian Happ.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Struck him out looking. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Presley back to work. To the right side. Bush takes it himself. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. And the runner's coming home. One attempt misses. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And the next pitch is way outside. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And this one looks like trouble. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Really important at bat coming up now.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Marlins lead 1, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here, and now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. There's a strike. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
2 strikes.
Ripped into left center for a base hit. Half on his way home. Here comes the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
You know, you had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Six-5 the final here today. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.